Right.
Have you seen some of the footage of the Eagles fans?
Yeah.
I just watched another bit of footage of them trashing a gas station
Okay.
after they won the Super Bowl.
All right, let's talk about that.
Okay, well, that too, yeah.
No, let's talk about that right now.
Oh, well, okay then.
Here's the thing. It makes me angry. I know Philly fans for any sport are jerks.
Okay.
For the most part.
Okay.
But the ones that are throwing crap and calling names and all the ones that you see in film that makes it to YouTube,
mm-hmm.
I think that's a small percentage.
It could be.
Having said that, they tore apart Philadelphia.
That's all you're seeing, yeah. I mean,
what percentage of people is that actually did that? And they're probably drunk MFs too.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what's spurring those, that, I mean, the footage that I saw of the one particular gas station, there was at least 75 people in this tiny little gas station, and it just looked like it looked like rabid monkeys. Really, just
actually that's true.
Just tossing stuff around.
But is it because there was a bar right down the block and they just all were drunk and they all were celebrating, so they went out and they were already drunk? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you can blame that on one bar.
No.
I mean, it's.
But what I'm saying is, my argument kind of goes down the tubes when they showed what happened to Philly after the game.
Yeah.
And all the fans and what they did to the city. It's like, why do you tear apart your city? How is that celebrating? Hey, I'm going to celebrate and tear apart a gas station.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. But as far as the fans go with like throwing stuff at the Minnesota fans and things like that, I think that's such a small percentage of the fans.
I don't know.
It's what we're seeing, And the Minnesota fans have filmed it and they've posted it up. And then, okay, let's count the amount of people that are actually taunting Minnesota fans. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying let's count the amount of people that actually are on film taunting fans from other teams. Mm-hmm. It's not that many.
The one thing that I heard, though, too, was that even police officers were reluctant to assist Vikings fans.
Yes.
That's the one thing that went, that's.
Well, and again, I'm going to defend the police because they said a lot of times they would be outnumbered and it was just better not to assist, that the Viking fans weren't in any danger of being killed. So therefore they let it happen. Instead of inciting, they just said, look, it's 50 feet for them to get to the entrance. I'm just going to, if something were to happen that they were going to die, I'll step in. But at this point, it's just taunting and throwing stuff at them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Now, granted, that's sad. But, I mean, when the police are afraid to help defend people that need defending, it kind of makes you wonder.
And to think about what this is all over.
A dumb team.
A game.
Yeah.
This is a game.
Yeah.
It's all for a game. It's ridiculous that why people have such a reaction over a game. Even the Super Bowl, it's a game.
Yeah.
When it all comes down to it.
It's a game.
For a big piece of metal. That's what the Super Bowl trophy is. Isn't it just a big piece of metal?
It's a big, nice piece of metal.
It's a nice, big, shiny piece of metal.
Plus you get a ring.
Well, they all get rings.
Think about this. Think of how women like to get rings. This is a man. This is the man's ring right here. This is the ring that a man celebrates.
Yeah, yeah. I just.
But
can you imagine what would have happened if they lost? That's what everyone's asking. Could you imagine if
I think they all would have gotten on buses and gone up to Boston and taken apart Boston.
Yeah, Boston would be burning.
Though, would Boston fans tear apart Boston? I'm thinking maybe no.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think Boston fans are like that.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's just a Philly thing. I think
I've never been to Boston, so I don't know.
You know who deserves to take apart their city? Cleveland.
Cleveland?
The
Why?
Browns they were 0-16 this year. They were 1-15 last year. They were like 3-something the year before. I mean, really, they haven't had a winning season since Bill Belichick was the coach.
Oh, yeah.
And they're always on the bottom. And
Yeah.
they haven't been to a Super Bowl ever. They've never hosted a Super Bowl. Maybe that'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Why hasn't Cleveland ever hosted a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Maybe because they'll tear apart everybody, and it isn't even their team.
They're just waiting for that fuse to be lit.
Yeah, like, oh, boy, Pittsburgh won. Let's tear apart the stadium. Why are you doing that? Because our team never wins.
They're just waiting for Bill Belichick to come back.
Come back, yeah. What if
Hold them
Cleveland
hostage.
What if Cleveland were to make it to the Super Bowl and win?
I think a lot of heads would explode probably.
I mean, would they all pass out? Or would it be like the whole, wow, everybody's all passed out? Or would they do what Philly does? I mean, it makes you wonder.
I think there'd be a lot of icicles in hell.
Yeah.